Stay tuned. It's time for What I Eat in a Day. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Manya and I've lost over 30 pounds on the WW Purple plan. Today is a What I Eat in a Day and a Weigh-In Wednesday. So I'll take you through everything that I ate today in order to be successful on WW. And then at the end, if you're interested, I'll report back on my weekly weigh-in. There are timestamps down below if you want to hop around between meals. Before you do that, let me let you know that I am mostly whole food plant-based. That means I'm pretty much vegan. So there's not a lot of that kind of WW content on YouTube. So I hope you like this. I hope you learn from it. Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. Let's get into coffee and breakfast. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I'm making my oatmeal, bringing you in sort of at the tail end. This is half a cup of oatmeal, of old-fashioned rolled oats, cooked in water. And then I have blueberries, mangoes, and banana on top. In the mix, I've already put chia seeds, hemp seeds, and flaxseed meal, all 0 points worth. Make sure you measure them to keep it at 0 points. And then on top, turmeric, cinnamon, black pepper, vanilla powder. And to finish it off, I will be adding a 1/4 cup of my homemade soy milk. And this makes what I call my loaded oatmeal, and it's what I eat every single morning. I think it's a fantastic way to start. The day. Look at that beautiful, gigantic bowl of food. Okay, I'm gonna go finish putting on my makeup, and I'm also going to drink my coffee, which I made in my French press. Okay, I will see you for morning snack. Okay, I just did a TV interview. It was supposed to be live, so I was kind of nervous about that, but then they ended up having some issues with their satellite connectivity, I guess, and so we taped it and it'll air later today. If I have a link, I'll post it in the description box below. I haven't really talked about what I do for a living, but this will give you a clue. And I'm about to drive back to my office and eat my morning snack, which, surprise, surprise, is a mason jar full of red grapes. It is about 9:30, so a little early for a morning snack, but I got up early this morning because I really wanted my makeup to be perfect. So I will see you for lunch. Well, what I thought was going to be a slow afternoon before an evening thing again tonight turned into me driving about half an hour up the road to do another television interview. It is 11:30 right now, so I don't want to get hungry during the interview because that won't go well for any of us. I am scarfing some cooked Japanese sweet potatoes. I've talked about these before. Sorry, I am stuck in traffic, so don't worry, I'm not driving very fast. I've talked about these before. They are not regular sweet potatoes, and they're not purple sweet potatoes. Be careful. Japanese sweet potatoes, they're very hard to find. They're this color, but when you do find them, you bake them in the oven until they're really caramelized and delicious, and they kind of taste like candy. I know, you think I'm crazy for saying a potato tastes like candy, but I swear it does. So luckily, I had stuck a bag full of cooked Japanese sweet potatoes in my bag, so I'm wolfing those before I get to my next interview, and then hopefully sometime today I will be able to eat lunch, and I will see you then. Bye. dinner. It's a bowl. And this is why I prep ingredients instead of prepping recipes most of the time, because it makes it really easy just to pull out a bunch of ingredients, heat them up, and then throw a sauce on top. So my sauce today, I'm not a big dressings person, so I have some kimchi in the middle, which will bring a nice vinegar tanginess. And then I've been trying to have more actual vinegar. There's some evidence that vinegar is really good for you. And I found this at Whole Foods. It's pecan balsamic vinegar. Y'all, it is so good. So good. It's so good that I have to force myself to measure it because it is 2 points for a tablespoon. So you saw me put a teaspoon and a half, which is 1 point. Everything else is 0 points. So I will see you for dessert. All right, this is dessert. On the bottom is Scottish oatmeal. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the slow cooker. And then I have 24 grams of peanut powder made into a peanut butter, some frozen cherries, frozen blueberries that I thawed on the counter for a couple hours, and then 15 grams of vegan chocolate chips. Oh, and I put 8 grams of agave into the peanut powder, because you don't have to just use water, you can use other things. So that is 4 points for the chocolate chips, 1 point for the agave. So this is a 5-point dessert. And look how much food there is. So delicious. That was everything that I ate today. Now, full disclosure, today is Thursday right now for me. Yesterday, after I showed you my lunch, I completely got off track. Not with my eating. I ate food that I had brought with me. I just forgot to take pictures of any of it or film any of it. And I didn't get home till after 9 o'clock, and I just thought, okay, I will do dinner and dessert on Thursday night. I don't really think it matters, right? You're here just to see what I ate in a day. It doesn't vary that much from day to day. I don't mean I eat the same things. I mean, this is how I eat all the time, not just on Wednesdays when I'm filming for you. The other thing is that I'm trying to move away from a weekly what I eat in a day, simply because it's a lot of work. And for me, with my job, I'm not working at home anymore. I mean, there are some afternoons or maybe some mornings, but I'm not at home. And so I'm on the go, on the run, and I'm just finding it really difficult to keep up. So I know that people like these. These are by far my most viewed videos. So I'm gonna shoot for a what I eat in a day a couple times a month, and I might decouple it from Weigh-In Wednesday. Let me know in the comments below if you hate that, because I am here to provide content that you find helpful and to help create community. So I love the feedback. And then I think I'm gonna try and do more vlog style, since y'all seem to like that. All right, let's get into my weigh-in. I started my WW journey in May of 2020. It is now mid-August of 2021. My first weigh-in in May of 2020 was 163.2 pounds. And today, well, this week, I weighed in at 129.8 for a total loss of 33.4 pounds and a weekly loss of 0.4. I also lost 0.6 last week when I did not do a weigh-in for you. So I've lost about a pound in the last 2 weeks. My goal is 130. I'm still losing, I guess. I haven't flipped my settings over to maintenance. I'm mostly just curious to know what my body wants, but I'm also not actively losing, if that makes sense. So for example, 2 nights ago, I had for dessert some avocado toast, and I didn't track it. Avocado is very high in points. Yes, it's a good fat, it's a healthy fat, but it's also not so great for weight loss. And I didn't weigh it, and I just ate it. So I'm allowing myself some flexibility when it comes to my food choices, because I can. When I was losing, I didn't really allow that. I tracked every bite, I measured everything, I weighed everything. But now I'm at goal, and so I'm just sort of going with those normal fluctuations of up and down. I have lost the last 3 weeks, but the 2 weeks before that, I gained. So these things happen. Try to remember, if you are in weight loss mode, if you are getting frustrated, if you aren't seeing the scale move the way you want it to, first of all, I'm gonna link below a video I made for if you're stuck in a plateau, some tips, because it's easy to get away from strict WW and to get into a plateau without realizing why. So I'll link that below. But I will also just remind you, your body doesn't know what a week is. Just because you weigh in every Thursday does not mean that your body's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is the day that I need to have the accurate weigh-in result, or this is the day I need to lose weight. So try to be kind to yourself, try to see this as a lifelong journey, because this isn't a diet. If you're doing this as a diet, you're probably not watching my channel. This isn't a diet. This is a choice we have made to be healthier people, and health comes in many forms. It can come from exercise, it can come from eating better, it can come from weight loss, and often it comes from all of these things at the same time. So if you're only focusing on weight loss, or you're calorie counting, or you are depriving yourself in order to lose weight, well, I just don't advise on that. I think you're setting yourself up to gain it all back in the future. So, all in all, I'm doing well. Still going through a tough transition in my personal life. Many of you know that my partner, my husband, we were together for 20 years. We separated at the end of June. So I'm about 2 months into that. The last 2 weeks were very, very sad. I don't know why. So sad. I just was crying all the time. And then this week I feel better. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We sold our house and we signed the papers on Monday, so I'm kind of dreading that. The actual signing, I think I'm gonna be really sad and it's gonna be hard. So I've taken the day off, and my friend and I are gonna do some shopping, and I'm just gonna try and be kind to myself. So I will end this here. As always, it's good to see you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.